Hello everybody and welcome back to StarCraft 2, where we just discovered a bunch of Zeratul prophecy and it wasn't particularly specific. So let's see what Donnie Vermillion has to say.
Level 800, Elite Tauren Chieftain is back with a new album, pulse-pounding rock that will shake the galaxy. Rock out with such hits as Rogues Do It From Behind, Terran Up the Night, Another Hydralisk Bites the Dust, Saturday Night's Alright for Nuking, Lucy in the Sky with Mutus, Every Rose Has Its Thor, Touring in Your Galaxy, no! Rock and roll!
I missed that band. I doubt there's much of anything to talk about. Well, Horner could have words.
Welcome back, sir. What did you discover from the crystal this time?
It's that obvious I used it, huh? Zeratul took the prophecy fragments he found to a temple, library, kind of both, I guess. But this weird Protoss-Zerg hybrid had taken over the place.
You mean some sort of infested Protoss?
No, this wasn't like infestation at all. It was like someone took the strengths of both races and twisted them together. I gotta tell you, if these things are real, we're in a lot of trouble.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to kill. It just kept respawning.
What's up, cowboy? You know, you're looking kind of rough lately. Rougher than usual, I mean.
I've, got a lot going on right now, Swan. You know how it is.
Yeah, sure. You know, you might want to try laying off the sauce and getting some shut-eye once in a while, huh?
Thanks, Mom. I'll get right on that.
Right? Okay, we still don't have any credits, so let's head to the laboratory. And our Zerg tank should be fully grown now. The sample is trying to escape. I've detected several new acids in the nutrient solution. Over time, they will crack the tank. Wonder if Commander Raynor can post some Marines down here? No, he'll want to destroy it. I haven't learned everything I can from this thing yet. Breakthrough. I dosed some tissue with concentrated sigma radiation, and it slowed growth and movement severely. Take a lot of work to safely deploy that much radiation on the battlefield, but it might be worth it. Another breakthrough, and this one scares me. I mapped my way through the DNA of some brain tissue peering back thousands of years, and I isolated the strain from which the Zerg Overmind was derived. Not enough to clone the Overmind, but I could follow this strand to gain insight into how it controlled the Zerg. Okay, well, let's see what we can get here. Message from the Mobius Foundation. Mr. Raynor, you have obviously reached the limit of what you can learn from Zerg biosamples. Wow, reading is suddenly very difficult for me. I don't know why. We would be happy to purchase any future samples you find for 10,000 credits per sample. Check this console if you find any further biosamples, and the funds will be instantly wired to your account. Dr. Nerud. Okay. So we got 10,000 extra credits because we have all of the Zerg research. So we can get a Zerg hive mind emulator, a defensive structure that can permanently MC only Zerg units. Okay. I mean, is that automatic or active? I feel like that's gonna be an active ability. And then there's the Psi Disruptor that slows the movement and attack speeds of nearby Zerg. Both of them are defensives, and I kind of like this one better. Let's do it. We're also getting close to the limit on Protoss research. We've got 2 more. So let's run this Zeratul mission here and get more research.
Return to our ruined homeworld of Ire. The Zerg infestation still covered much of our beloved world. The desiccated remains of the Overmind were still there, a grim reminder of battles lost and battles won.
Indeed. I don't really have much to add to that.
Remember the fall of Ire. Don't much like the idea of having to see it all again. Guess there's nothing for it.
I too remember the fall of Ire. Wasn't that long ago for me.
At the very apex of its victory against us, the Zerg Overmind grew overconfident. Now, all that was left of the mighty Overmind was a twisted, withered husk. I needed to understand whatever memories lingered within the creature's rotting mass. Only by making contact with the gargantuan tendrils connected directly to its cortex could I learn its secrets. Yet its countless minions, which seemed to be feeding from its dead husk, would prove somewhat problematic.
You don't say. I didn't see any detectors there, though. We get flying units, though. Maybe scouts? Maybe we just spam carriers? Oh, this is not Brood War.
I must find a way to establish a foothold and summon reinforcements to keep the Zerg at bay.
This is a really small first map here. There must be multiple maps.
We must not hesitate.
We can't control the Void Seeker? Okay.
Shozak Maknul. Glory. Ah, this faithful observer has kept watch since the evacuation. Its abilities will certainly prove useful now.
Indeed they will. We can use the Observer to find buried
My
units. I like it.
burdens weigh heavily. I will fulfill my calling.
Okay. Well, here's a base.
Some of these abandoned structures remain functional. We shall make use of them. This ancient beacon still thrums with power. I wonder...
Oh, hello.
I've heard tales of the mighty colossi sealed away beneath ire. The beacon must have awoken these fearsome guardians. The Zerg perceive a threat to their dead master.
Good for them. Okay.
You must...
Pylons? Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
Zerg will keep coming until we are dead. I must find the Overmind's cortex and discover what I can from it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a pylon here as well. I don't know if that reached this guy here, but I'll drop a pylon over here as well. Excellent. And we've got the Colossi here. I doubt we're gonna have anything coming in this direction. There are some minerals
If we
there.
use our observers wisely, we can scout the area before putting ourselves at risk.
Indeed. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, see, this is a base here. We'll just leave the Colossi where they are. Excellent. I would like to go ahead and build a second gateway for sure. And then you can go ahead and hop into the assimilator. Okay. Well, the Colossi should keep us pretty well defended, honestly. I'm gonna stick this one right here instead of here. I feel like it'll be a little bit more useful, maybe? Maybe.
We must be prepared to defend our base. The Zerg are on the move.
Yes, indeed. I'm quite prepared. I'm gonna put up another pylon over here. And look at all those Zerg. And they are also dead. That's a Colossus for you. Okay, so we have a frenzied attack on the way. That's good to know. I'm certainly going to put up another cannon here. And then this guy can go back to mining. What happens if I stick Zeratul on the beacon? Nothing? Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting ground weapons level 1. I don't know if that upgrades our photon cannons or not, but I guess we'll find out. We do need additional probes. We've got another 3 minutes before the attack, so that's basically how long I have to solidify our defenses. For right now, I'm just going to keep getting these mineral fields harvesting ASAP. I'm also going to go ahead and grab an assimilator over here. Just for now. We're not going to actually do anything with it quite yet. I want to get this basically quasi-saturated, and I feel like this is basically saturated enough. At least as far as the minerals go. So I'm going to start moving some of these over into gas. Okay, and I think that is enough probes now. I'm going to go ahead and bring this probe out here and start building a few extra cannons. So one here, and then I'm also going to build one here. But I'm very concerned about this access point over here right now, so I'm going to next build a pylon right about here, and then some 4-ish cannons along here. Thereabouts. So right about here for the pylon. Okay. Do we have anything else we could build? We could build a robotics facility. I think we don't have a Twilight Council. Oh, we have one too many over here. Okay, that's fine.
Upgrade complete.
I'm going to go ahead and build a cannon right here. And a second cannon right here. And then the other two splayed out, like here and here.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm us. To arms, my brethren.
Yep, I'm on it. Well, kind of. I'm building a lot of cannons. I don't think that really counts. They're going to be attacking very, very shortly indeed. Luckily, this over here is coming online. And we have this. Okay, they're coming this direction. Gotcha. Well, they're coming both ways, actually. The Nidus is under attack from the cannons, so that's good. This Nidus is not, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a Twilight Council. There we go. And we have a forge. We have a gateway. We have a cybernetics core. So I think a robotics facility. I'm also a bit nervous about this out here. Actually, I want to cancel that and build it here so that we can protect this ramp. There we go. And then I'll just build a cluster of 3 cannons right here, just in case they decide to come that route. I don't know that they will, but I also don't know that they won't. Let's put up a cannon. I wish we could pre-build the cannons. That would be nice. But we're just going to build it like that. Okay. I'm going to come on down here, and we're going to warp in a Templar Archives. Right about there, I'll be fine. No Twilight Council upgrades. That's interesting. Next up, Dark Shrine. And finally, a Robotics Bay. I have no idea what I'm actually going to be building yet. You may have noticed. So let's, I'm taking this a bit more Brood War style. So let's come on down here. We've got our robotics facility here. We can't build a Colossus yet because we need the robotics bay, but we're working on it. Our defenses are relatively solid, though. I do think that I want a 3rd gateway. I'd very much like it if these would be warp gates. But I don't think we have the ability to get warp gates. So I'm going to drop... I mean, our cannons are detectors, so, I mean, we don't really need to have an observer there. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and grab ground weapons level 2, but that does not increase cannons. It does increase the Colossi. Excellent. We'll just upgrade everything. Okay. Kadarin Amulet is kind of irrelevant. And I'm kind of thinking about just getting, like, 2 DTs.
You have not enough minerals.
And doing a bit of scouting with the DTs, seeing if maybe we can grab this base. That would be nice.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our base.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ish. I hope it'll be fine.
You require more Vespine gas.
Really? I expected we'd have the gas. Okay. There we go. We'll get DTs up over here. The Zerg will be showing up shortly. Here they come. Second Nidus.
Base is under attack.
Oh wow. They spawned this Nidus almost right on this cannon. Okay, they did kill that cannon, but they're not going to get a second one for sure. Let's go over here, rebuild this cannon. Oh, we've got the creep there. That's rude. Looks like we're fine up there. So I'd like to rebuild this cannon as soon as we can.
From the shadows, I come. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. BTs, come on up here. I want you guys to come investigate this. Let's scout. I know we could use observers, but I want to use DTs, because I like DTs. Hello.
These warp gates appear to be functional. Perhaps there's a chance.
Well, let's just clear out all of these creep colonies. Then we need to bring Zeratul up over here. So let's actually go ahead and grab him. Come on up here, Zeratul.
I bask in the twilight. Clever.
And then we will grab this base as soon as we can. I'm going to go ahead and move one of these probes up over here.
Fear is an illusion.
And I kind of feel like just a few additional... Oh, hello.
First overmind tendril.
We can have warp gates. That's fantastic. If that's the case, I'm totally building at least 2 more of these. I'm going to go for 3. Sorry, I was kind of talking over Zeratul there because I was excited about warp gates. Okay. What's that probe at? Did I not send a probe up here? Come on up here, probe. I'm certain I sent a probe up here.
My burdens weigh.
Okay, let's grab these mineral shards.
We must
And some
not
gas.
hesitate.
We need to power
My
obelisks.
allegiance.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and get an assimilator warping in. Even if we can't get a nexus quite yet. Get out of here.
You address me.
Let's get a pylon here. And then a nexus right here. Excellent.
My burdens weigh.
Okay, let's go ahead and get all of these be warp gates. Okay, so that was an obelisk there. Sounds good. I'm gonna get myself a couple cannons here.
Coming.
Like 4 total cannons, I think, to defend this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop a pylon here to power this warp gate. Okay. Where are these alleged Zerg? Right there? Okay. I mean, it's already dead, so... Actually, it's not quite dead yet. I think it'll go for a walk. Excellent.
Aduntorida, Zeratul. We were trapped within the gate's energy matrix when it was deactivated. You have our thanks.
Okay, come on down here, guys.
My burdens weigh.
Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and transfer a few probes over to here. And I'm also going to make a few probes over here. And there we go. We now have ourselves 7 warp gates, which realistically should be more than enough. We're gonna just get a bunch of DTs. Come on, DTs. We're gonna explore off this direction. So many DTs. I just accidentally made them group 1. They need to be group 2. Okay. So we've got a robotics facility here. I don't see the second obelisk yet, but that's going to be the biggest thing. I'm going to get a few stalkers now, I think. I'm also going to put up a few over here. There we go. Oh, look at this. Here's a base. There's also a robotics facility there, of course. Okay, go on. There you go. And you can hop in there. And we'll just keep those basically where they are. This guy can come on over here and build a pylon to power this robotics facility.
I will erase the demons of
And
the
this
past.
base is soon going to be repurposed.
En Aldine.
Battle is
Okay.
upon us.
So, I mean, this isn't particularly frightening. It's fine. Just go ahead and upgrade everything again. Curiosity, is Zeratul in this? He is.
The second
Okay.
overmind tendril. I sense death and joy.
Okay.
I will fulfill. Our base falls under a shadow. The Zerg will attack soon.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. They tend to do things like that after all. I'd like to build a Nexus, but it's on creep.
I will erase.
Okay. So where is this other pylon, I wonder? That's my question. Or rather, this other obelisk. I would very much like to know that. But I guess let's build a Nexus here. I'm also going to build a pylon here and a pylon here. There we go. And let's go ahead and bring in a few of our DTs, I guess. Actually, let's just reinforce with these stalkers. I kind of don't even care anymore. I feel like this is a pretty thorough in my victory. It feels like the Zerg aren't even trying very hard. These attacks aren't all that frenzied, after all. Okay. So we're depleting some mineral fields over here. That's fine. We've still got plenty of space up here, and we've got this coming in, so we should be fine. Let's push forward.
Will be redeemed.
Hello there, Zerg base. Mainly. Okay, we killed it. Actually, I think it exploded.
Let our enemy know.
Let's kill these spine crawlers, please. Thank you very much.
We must not.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and make 5 probes here. And Zeratul is basically overextended. I'm gonna bring Zeratul out of there because I'm not super happy with what's going on up there. However, we can now start dropping Stalkers and DTs and Zealots and such over here. I'm gonna drop 3 DTs and 4 Zealots over here.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Yes, indeed.
Very well.
Go on. There you go. Do some damage. However, it is time for me to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will finish this mission. See you all then.